What is up, YouTube? 16Subi here, and welcome back to yet another episode of Motorsport Manager GT series. And yes, you guessed it. Well, not really guessed it. You see it. I am doing part 4 of the GT series playthrough without having done the first episode of season 2 and just the base game. So here's what's going on. First, let's answer this one question we have, and then I'll dive into season 2 stuff. So you've had some time to get used to the team now. What are your main worries at the moment? Need to improve our car's performance, upgrading the HQ, driver lineup is weak. I don't have worries at all, the team looks great. We need to improve the car's performance. Oh. Why did their mechanic relationship go down? That has nothing to do with the mechanic. It's in good condition. It just doesn't have much performance. Well, that stinks. Okie dokie. So, season 2. Here's what I've decided on that. As promised, I will do it. I am gonna do season 2. That is happening. I have not given it up. But what I think I'm gonna do is wait until after season 1 of the GT series. I feel like that's not a terrible idea, because it's gonna get us, kind of in line with each other. I mean, I think it'd be good to have like episode 1 of season 2 come out for both series at the same time, if that makes sense. Maybe, I mean, in my head it does, but there's lots of things that make sense in my head that really don't in real life. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with here. Okay. So, anyways, let's get. I'm out of it today, as I normally am. Fortunately, this is a spec part, so we just got 4 parts to worry about. Everything is crucial in this upcoming race. I'm going to go with brakes, because our brakes are terrible, and this only takes 5.9 days. Deceleration, I don't want to deal with risk at all. Deceleration plus 20, yes please. Build that sucker. 5, that's not terrible actually. 285, that's really not that bad. We still have over 5 million doll hairs. Oh, our scouting reports are about to come back, so that should be exciting. Let's see what we got here. Scouting. Who do we have? We were looking at Rafael Rodriguez. Okay. So, are you guys ready to get rejected by Rodriguez? Rejection. I'm not joining a team on the GT Challenger series. Well, yeah, I figured that. Jerk. Alright, fit parts. We just created some brakes. Looking pretty good. Let's go over to improve parts. That is what's not looking good. Take off. Yes. Well, we want that all the way towards reliability. What happens if I do that and that? Nothing. Okay, so that's, hopefully we can get this reliability up. If it's not up to 75%, I'm not going to use it. Remember, in our last race with the new gearbox, it wasn't up to, I can't believe it's only at 71 now, but it was pretty low, and that hurt us there in the race, because I had to stop and actually replace that, and that took quite a bit of time. So here's what I'm excited about. Well, let's pause it real quick. Scouting report comes back on Chica, and of course she's phenomenal. She's a reserve driver, which is exactly what I thought. Alright, guys, she's gonna say no. Come on, you're a reserve driver. I could make you a number 1 driver. But she's not interested. So I'm going to run through scouting right now and see if I can't find anybody worth making an offer to, and then I'll show you guys what I come up with. I mean, actually, you know what? I'm not even going to do that. There's just no point. We're going to wait. Where is our, let's come over here. Scouting facility. We got 6 weeks to go, so we're just going to wait. We'll see what new drivers are available to us once that scouting facility has been created, because right now I've pretty much scouted everybody that's not on a team. So hopefully once that's built, we'll have some better drivers that we could potentially make offers to. So let's go ahead and just skip ahead and get into the third race of the season, or fourth race. Yeah, I can't remember. I think it's 4. I'm so out of it. It's not. Yeah, event 4, Beijing. All right, hop into it right about meow. As always, you are joining us in the middle of practice. I've had them out a lap, brought them in, had them out a lap, brought them in, just trying to tweak the setup. And right now it's pretty good. Like Lehane has a great, excellent. I think Casino's like a great, excellent. So currently right now they're on a flying lap. This is the first flying lap, and I about 100% guarantee that it's going to be a first and second place for us. First place, second place. That's what I thought, only because the track has dried completely and we are the only 2 cars out there on soft tires. Everyone else is still out on the intermediate tires. So I kind of, I figured that's how it would be. No surprise at all. I'm sure if other cars came in and went back out on softs, they'd put up better times than us. So I'm not expecting anything great from this. It's just the way I pitted during practice, it made it where I could go out onto soft tires. And you see some people are going out on softs right now, but practice is pretty much over now, so they're not even going to be able to get a lap in. So we're going to head into qualifying. I think I will take it this time just to see what happens, how we do. But it's possible that qualifying is something I might just skip. So we'll see what happens after this session, and if we do better than 19th and 20th, maybe I'll do it in the future, but I'm probably going to be skipping it. But we'll do it now, and just who knows, maybe we'll have better luck. So we are in the first stage of qualifying, and here's what I've found. You can do this auto on, which it sets up your, how we were doing the clean air optimization. It does it automatically, and on both of those I saw perfect overheated brakes but perfect tire temps, which is something I couldn't even do when I was trying it in the last one. So I'm starting to think, if I do it automatically, I'm really basically simulating qualifying. The only difference is I'm sitting here watching it as opposed to just hitting simulate. So I really think qualifying is now going to be something that I do just simulate. It's going to take less time doing it that way, and I'm going to get the same result regardless. So here we go. I'm sending them right back out on the exact same tires. Same for Lehane, right back out, same tires. Oh crap, no. Auto on, yep, nope. So, currently we are sitting, well, this is in my way, I can't even see it. I think both of us are off, 20th and 19th. So yeah, we're not gonna get past this stage, and I'm not gonna worry about it anymore. I just saw something interesting. Here we go. Dumb. Well, nobody told me not to juggle the brake disc. So Lehane is dumb. That's a great trait to have. Alright, so we're gonna get out of here. It's pretty evident that we're not going to Q2. I'm fine with that. I guess I'm used to it. So we'll just hop into the race and start working our way up from 19th and 20th. Here we go. 5 red lights. And it's boogity boogity boogie. Let's go racing. Okie dokie. I got it already set up just the way I like it, on neutral and high, as opposed to the last race where I was pushing medium like an idiot. Oh, so 19th and 20th is where we start. Let's see if our drivers can work their way up. I really want new drivers. I really want to improve the parts on my cars so we can compete. Because 18th is pulled away from us a bit. I mean, right now on my screen I'm watching both our drivers and they just seem to be all alone. Look at this. Look at this. This is the worst we've ever done. I mean, I realize we are 3 laps in of a 33 lap race, but seriously? This is how bad we are? We're just racing ourselves right now. It's the Lehane and Casino show going on. Except instead of first and second running away with it, we're just 19th and 20th just falling behind like losers. I mean, what is happening? We're that bad, I guess. We're that bad. I'm going to go up to push on tires. Ignore. I didn't see the safety car was out till literally just now, so he treats me like I'm an idiot. Are you wanting to stay out with the safety car still, sir? Come on, bro. Didn't it like just come out anyways? So we'll have both of them come in. We'll get them out on some fresh tires. I'd like to stay out to gain some positions, but then we're gonna have to come in and pit a lot earlier than everybody else, which makes it just not worth it. So we'll bring them both in, get fresh tires, and then we'll meet up with them once this safety car is back in the garage. Well, that pit stop could not have gone worse for Casino. He didn't lose any ground since he was in last place anyways, but he basically was sitting still. I mean, I think he might have gotten out of the car to use the bathroom. I think that might be what happened. I thought I saw him running out to the Porta-Johns right there. Lehane had a good stop. He actually came off of pit road in 11th, so he picked up several spots. But Casino, that bathroom break just killed him. I mean, I think there was a little bit of a line at the bathroom. So, I mean, I saw him waiting in line at the Porta-John, just kind of dancing around. So I knew he had to go pretty bad, but he just had to wait, and that put him coming off pit road, not ahead of anybody. But like I said, I mean, he was pretty much what? Really? So, is this a joke? Is this a joke, Lehane? This is the 4th race of the year, and this is the 2nd time you've done this to me? What is happening? Casino! Oh my god, and I saw it happen. This is the first time I have ever witnessed a tragedy such as this unfold before me. Wow. I am sick to my stomach. And I didn't even really have him pushing that much. So what this tells me is we have a problem that I already knew about, and that problem is our drivers are terrible. Specifically Lehane. He maybe 100% shouldn't be on our team. That was embarrassing. Uncalled for. No reason for it. I'm going to fill him up all the way with fuel. Just since we're under, yellow safety car, under caution, I'll just tell him to come in. I've got him going back out on medium tires in hopes of being able to stretch it and only have one more stop left. He comes off in 13th. So, wow, Lehane. Lehane. What a pain, Lehane. Wow, so, alright, we'll let the safety car go in. It's heading to the garage this lap. And we will try to, we're going to follow in the standings, of course, our overall as a team, thanks to the second race where Lehane has crashed out. So we'll meet back up with Casino once the safety car is in, and hopefully he can gain a lot of ground and help us salvage something. This has to be one of the worst races in Motorsport Manager that I have ever had. So Casino was running 17th for pretty much the entire time after the safety car went in. He had picked up, I can't remember where he was, but he started falling back. He fell back to 17th and was running there for a long time. The only reason he is in 15th, which you probably saw, and now 13th, is cars coming into pit and him passing them. That's quite literally the only reason he is in the position he is in right now. I mean, look at this. 14th looks to have mechanical issues and is probably going to pass him pretty soon. I mean, he's putting a little bit of pressure on him. So Lehane crashed out, and Casino not a challenger at all. I mean, here we go, 14th coming up. Who is that? Minze. And Minze had been running 18th when we were 17th. So, yeah, this is terrible. He's about to make his move right here, and there he goes. Casino drops into 14th position. Wow. Yeah, our team, we're going to probably, I would estimate if we don't as a team drop into 10th place, I'm going to say we will most definitely fall to 9th place. So, not good through our first 4 races. And I was sitting here thinking, oh man, I got to get some good drivers so we'll do better. But here's what I'm afraid of. Our car is horrible. So what happens? Crap. Wasn't even paying attention. What happens if we get good drivers? We're obviously going to have to pay them a ton of money. So what happens if we get good drivers and yet we're still not finishing in a decent position? We're just going to be losing money left and right. We're never going to get ahead. We'll never have money to make our car better. Then our good drivers are going to leave us. Man, this is tough. Like it says it. Like when you start talking about like creating your own team is kind of like an advanced type thing, and a higher skill level kind of required for it. Yeah, no joke. They were not joking. Like, it is legit. This is not easy. I mean, I feel like, first season of, the base game, I was doing a whole lot better than this. And we're straight up struggling right now. So, yeah, this is tough. This is going to be a really, really tough series. But that's what makes it fun. I mean, if it was easy, then it wouldn't be worth it. If I was 4 races into the first season and we were coming, you know, top 5 every race, it wouldn't be worth it to play. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be a big challenge. I'm looking forward to it. So we're going to catch up with Casino here in a couple more laps closer to the end of the race, because he's probably going to finish 16th. So we'll see what happens when we get towards the end. Alright, so it's getting a little bit exciting here. Let's slow this down. He just said something about the brakes. 24%, that's not good. Okay, so it's getting a little exciting. We're in 10th place. We are so close to the sponsor objective of 9th place. We've got 2 laps remaining. A little over 2 laps. So here's the thing, 32% tire wear, 24% on the brakes. It's getting hairy, because I don't know that we can make it to the end of the race, and if we can't, that's going to be disappointing, because we are so close to a decent finish. In fact, I'm going to tell him to push what little bit of energy he has there. Oh my goodness, we have a lap and a half left. Brakes are still at 24%, tires 22%, 21%. Please, tires, make it the rest of the race. 19, 18, 17. Oh, we're losing. We lost 10th. Oh my goodness. If our tires were better. If our tires were better. 11th. Oh man, okay. I'm not upset with that. 11th place. That was a hard fought finish. We were so close to that sponsor objective. I thought we were gonna get it, but towards the end there, our tires just fell off. I mean, they were 11% when we finished. Brakes were looking a bit daft. So, that was a better finish than I was expecting. So here's how we're looking with those drivers' standings. Casino stays right where he was. That's, well, I guess not really surprising, since he finished in 11th place. Lehane, that's surprising that he stays where he was, but whatever, I just give up on that dude. And we stay in 8th place. That is surprising. I mean, I guess I'm happy that we didn't drop, but now I'm starting to see 7th and 6th pulling away a little bit. So I think 8th place is probably where we're going to be the rest of the year, just because if we keep having races like that, I mean, that's painful. Ooh, it's really painful. Hopefully once we get that scouting facility finished, it's going to help us out a lot to get some better drivers in. And then, of course, you know, fixing our cars to where we actually have performance and not 1 or 0 on things. I mean, that's ridiculous. It said we had 3-star chassis. I guess what that meant is the ability to get it up to 3 stars, because as it stands right now, not a chance of getting it there. So his morale jumps up 9%. I don't know why. You crashed. I'm afraid that it could be because of that mod that I have on that's supposed to like improve stat performance. If that's the case, I'll turn it off. In fact, when I went to start before episode 3, it actually asked me, there was like something up with it, and it was like, do you want this on or not? So I know I can cut it off, and that's highly possible that I will, because I just don't understand why his morale would jump up. And I'll probably get asked a question. I'll probably have an interview question asking me about his crash, and I'm just going to be honest, like, you know, before in my other playthrough I was like politically correct and, you know, oh no, he had a bad race but he'll bounce back. No, if I get asked, and here's the interview, so we're going to do it right now. If they ask me about it, I'm going to be flat out honest. So here we go. You attempted a quick pit stop for Casino during the last race, but it resulted in a mistake. Your very own chairman criticized the move, saying that the motorsport isn't the place for gambling. And this is the only question, so they're not going to ask anything about Lehane. Wow. We had to go for it. Every second makes a difference in the sport. He's right. I should have been more careful. If Arturo hadn't been performing so poorly, I wouldn't have needed to risk the pit stop. I'm guessing this is the pit stop where Casino was in line at the Porta-John to use the bathroom. I'm going to say he's right. I should have been more careful. Nothing changes with the chairman. He still likes me 100%. Yeah, so that's the pit stop that I was talking about. He was in the bathroom. So you can't fault me for my driver having a very weak bladder. So, all right, very, very disappointing. When we come back next episode, it will be in Milan, event number 5, and once that's done, we will be halfway through our first season in the GT Challenger series of our very own OSS Motorsport. Not gotten off to a great start, but we are 4 weeks away, so after Milan, before event number 6, we will have our scouting facility, and hopefully we will be able to find some better drivers that will lead this team into something good in the future. So I appreciate it if you stuck around this long. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit that cool little bell looking button that notifies you when I put out a video. You would think if you subscribe that it would notify you, but that is not the case. Apparently you need to hit that little bell so it can say, hey, 16Subi put out a new video and you definitely want to see it. Hopefully you want to see it. I'm trying to make these things better. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you sticking around this long, and hopefully we will get this OSS Motorsport team better in the future. So I will see you guys in the next